Welcome back, everybody, to Talking Horses with me, Horse Racing Rich. As always, we are brought to you by Max Action Sports, home of the internet's only true money back guarantee. Follow along with them on Twitter for their daily picks, and especially this Saturday as I take over their account for Derby Day. Well, we're back after a long winter, and the first Saturday in May couldn't have come fast enough. Kentucky Derby number 152 features 13 horses out of 20, all at 20 to 1 or higher odds. It could be total chaos, it could be chalk, and that's what we're here for, is to break it all down for you. So for those of you who've been with us, you know the drill. We're going to go through all 20 entrants, we're going to give you the pick, and then we're going to tell you the best way to make money doing it. So without further ado, let's get right to the horses. 1. Renegade, 4 to 1, Mike Rapoli, Todd Pletcher, Irad Ortiz, Hall of Fame connections. Unfortunately, it is not a Hall of Fame post. Ferdinand was the last horse to win on the rail, 1986. It's been a very long time. It's going to continue to be a long time. Renegade, great horse, will win races, just not going to win this Saturday. Does not mean he's out of the race, just means he's out of the running for the win on Saturday. 2, Albus, 30 to 1, Riley Mott, Manny Franco. Ran a rallying win in the Wood, got a hot pace, closed. Excellent race. No Wood winner has won since 2000. He had a clean shot. I doubt he's going to get that clean of a shot being in the 2 slot here with 19 other horses. 3, Intrepido, 50 to 1. Not a good horse. Not a lot of time to spend on him. No kick, no excuse. Hasn't done much. Isn't going to do much. 4, Litmus Test, 50 to 1, Bob Baffert. Bob Baffert is the Triple Crown King, Derby King, all of those things. This is not the horse for him. This is probably not the year for him either. He's got no wins as a 3-year-old. He's in for Starlight Racing. There'll be a big contingent there. It's not going to be much of a happy contingent come about 7:05, 7:15 on Derby Day. 5, Right to Party, 30 to 1, Kenny McPeak. Caught a hot pace in the Wood, tried to close past Albus, couldn't get there. Lot to like here, lot to like as a closer. They're just better options, Renegade being one, Albus being another, and some other horses we'll discuss later. Similar styles, just not as good. 6, Commandment, 6 to 1. First real contender we're going to talk about. Luis Saez, 3 wins. Brad Cox, he's got the one with Mandaloun over Medina Spirit. Yeah, I know. I get choked up even saying it. He's won 4 in a row, 4 out of 5 lifetime, all in Florida, all on the Florida circuit. A big hinge point in this race is how good do we think that Florida Derby was. The top 3 finishers are obviously top horses, but what were the rest of them? Short field, hard to tell. Commandment, though, won the race. You got to give him credit. It was a photo, and he has been training well. He's an interesting horse. Short price, probably going to stay right around there. And a good post position. So very interesting horse. 7, Dana Bourbon, 20 to 1, in via the Japan Road, 3 for 3. Hasn't raced outside Japan. I've said it for years. I'll continue to say it. A Japanese horse will win the Kentucky Derby, probably within this decade. It's not going to be this horse, though. 8, So Happy, 15 to 1, Mike Smith. He's got 2 Derby wins. You better have 2 Derby wins. You've been around as long as Mike Smith. Won the Santa Anita Derby, short field, always a short field out there. Over Puente, who is a good horse in and of himself. So Happy suffers from the same problem that all run happies do. It's just not a distance pedigree, and you need distance in this race to win. Look for him if he comes back in the Preakness. Look for him later in the year or two in the Jim Dandy or some races as he matures. 9, the Puma, 10 to 1. Listen, if you can get 10 to 1 on the Puma, run as fast as humanly possible to the window. Javier Castellano, Delgado teamed up on Mage in 2023. Great price. The Puma is taking a ton of early money. He's going to be the favorite. 7 to 2, 3 to 1, something like that. Again, he's moving well. He finished in that top 3 in the Florida Derby. He looks the part. He most likely is the part. He's going to be a short price. Certainly somebody to keep big eyes on. 10, Wonder Dean, UAE Trail, just 2 wins in 6 lifetime races. Those are not great races over there. He 30 to 1, who knows? Absolutely, who knows? 11, Incredible, 20-1, Riley Mott horse. Out of Colonial Downs in the Virginia Derby, absolutely blew away the field. Interesting when you watch the race. The rest of those horses, though, are they Derby quality? No, they're not. They're not even close. So does he have the same kick against the top end speed? He won't, but he is interesting, and he is somebody to keep an eye on, especially if you like closers. 12, Chief Wallaby, 8-1, Junior Alvarado, who won last year in the slop. And you got Bill Mott. Now, Bill Mott doesn't talk off horses. This horse he is talking up through the roof. Just 3 lifetime races, just 1 win. Florida Derby, top 3 finisher. Photo, yeah, photo for third. Could have been second, could have been first, doesn't matter. Interesting is the word of the day, right? How good was that race? How good is Chief Wallaby? Is he the third best out of those 3, or are they all the same and it doesn't matter? 13, Silent Tactic was scratched. We'll talk about that in a moment. 14, Puente, 20-1. Bob Baffert, again, it's going to be a lean year for him. Just 3 races, 2 wins, second to Santa Anita Derby, no seasoning, small field, not a good year for Baffert in the Derby. Hope I don't eat those words. 15, Emerging Market, 15-1. Look, it's been 29 years since the Louisiana Derby winner has won the Kentucky Derby. You know I love the Louisiana Derby winner, usually. Catching Freedom was a favorite of mine. He did nothing. That's okay. Emerging Market looks better than the Puma. He certainly has every reason to believe that he can win, except that he only has 2 races. And that is just not enough seasoning, both endurance-wise, both pedigree-wise, but especially just getting through a field wise. Flavien Prat does know how to get through a field, which speaks to that. The guy's got a tremendous record, 1 win, 3 in the monies, and like 9 races. It's incredible. Chad Brown looking for his first Derby win as well. 16, Pavlovian, 30-1. Doug O'Neill emerges out of nowhere. He was second Emerging Market, and he's got 10 races and 2 wins under his belt, which is a great base, which you like. You just wonder how good was the race and how good could a horse be if he got beat by a horse just making his 2nd start ever when it was his 10th start ever. 17, 6-speed, 15-1, Brian Hernandez on a UAE horse. Interesting. Again, that word, interesting. He's got 3 wins. Who knows? 18, Further Ado, 6-1. Nice low odds. Johnny V, no surprise there. He's won this race 3 times. He's won every race probably 3 times. He's incredible. Brad Cox is a trainer. He used 3 horses in this race. Look, he won the Bluegrass, won 3 of 6 lifetime. He's also looking to become the first juvenile champion to win the Kentucky Derby since Nyquist did it back in 2016. 19, Golden Tempo, 30-1. Jose Ortiz is on him. Phipps Stables, Santa Elias Stables. He's curling. He's got all these accolades, except he just hasn't done it on the track. I doubt very much so that the first time he ever does it is going to be on Derby Day. 20, Full Effort, 20-1. Tyler Gaffleone takes the reins for departing Irad, who's staying on Renegade, of course, the favorite. Brad Cox, this is his 3rd horse in the race. Now, he's out of Liam's map who could run absolutely all day. And Full Effort can run all day. He's a closer with great kick and great high-end speed. He won the Jeff Ruby, 6-7 in the money. He is a legit closer with a legit chance in this race. A 20 does not move him at all. It doesn't move the number. He is somebody that you really need to watch. And if he gets even a little bit of a run, he is going to be closing hard towards the finish. Does he get up for it? Maybe. But he'll definitely be in the mix. 21, Great White, he drew in. If Silent Tactic scratches out, he's 50-1. Look, he beat Full Effort in a closing kick in the John Battaglia. So he shows speed. Everyone's going to love the name. Everyone's going to love the gray. Everyone's going to love how huge he is. He's going to get bet way down from 50-1 and not a deserving price. If you get him super high, yeah, go for it. But other than that, there are better closers in this race. So those are your 20 horses, right? 21 slots, 20 horses. Well, so who's going to win? Last year, we had a return to the chaos that has been since 2018. Sovereignty at 7-1, won over Journalism, the favorite at 3-1. But that was largely due to a sloppy track and the masterful ride of Junior Alvarado. This year, there's no weather in the mix. You got 50, 60 degree day. These horses are bred to run on perfect tracks. It's going to be a perfect track. It's going to be perfect conditions. And we should get a wonderful race. As we said in the beginning, 13 of the 20 are at 20 to 1 or higher. So does that mean we're going to get a price, or does that mean we're going to get just a few of the contenders? Well, where are the contenders coming from? The Florida Derby, the Louisiana Derby? Just how good were those races? Those are short races with good horses in the top 3, but what were the back end? Who did they beat? So when we have questions like that, and we don't know the answers to them, because how could you? We're going to turn to reliable stats. And there's no one that produces more reliable stats than Mr. Johnny V himself. So I've given it away. Without further ado, the winner is going to be Further Ado. Number 18, on Derby Day, number 152, will be wearing the Garland of Roses. So how do we win money betting on a 6 to 1, who probably will go down 4 to 1, 9 to 2, something like that? Well, we're going to put 50% of our bankroll on it. It's a hardy bet for a hardy horse with a hardy jock. We're also going to do a win-play show on a couple of closers on Full Effort and Renegade, and throw a very small win-play show on the Puma and on Pavlovian, who we think is a nice chance to hit the board. Zactas, we're going to do Further Ado with the Puma, with Renegade, and then we're going to do a second Zacta with Emerging Market, the Puma, and Pavlovian. And then we're going to do 2 4 tri-boxes, 4-horse tri-boxes. The first one with the Puma, Emerging Market, Full Effort, and Further Ado. And the second one with Renegade, Great White, So Happy, and Full Effort, who we think is the best closer in the race to get up and win. So that's it. That's the picks. That's the winner. That's the best way to make money doing it. Hopefully we have a wonderful Derby day and we win lots of races going up to it, and then we cash our big ticket on Further Ado. As always, thanks for watching. Make sure to like, subscribe, and follow. And always remember, if you don't bet, you can't win.